What is an overly sexualized hobby or activity that you refuse to partake in? I used to be a yoga instructor, and I had to quit because of the amount of men who would come to my classes just to hit on me. I was in my early 20s, and I thought it would be a fun way to make some extra money while I was in college. I loved yoga, and I was really good at it. I would teach classes at a local studio, and I would also do private lessons. I had a few regulars who would come to my classes every week, and they were all really nice. But then there were the men who would come to my classes just to hit on me. They would make comments about my body, and they would try to get my number after class. It was really uncomfortable, and it made me not want to teach anymore. I remember one guy in particular who would come to my classes every week. He would always sit in the front row, and he would stare at me the entire time. After class, he would try to talk to me, and he would always ask me out. I told him I wasn't interested, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. He would show up at the studio when I wasn't teaching, and he would wait for me to finish my classes. It got to the point where I had to have the studio owner talk to him and tell him to leave me alone. Eventually, I quit teaching yoga because of him and the other men who would come to my classes just to hit on me. It was really frustrating because I love teaching, but I couldn't deal with the harassment anymore.